Governor Alex Otti will soon flag off the Abia Medical City Project. This medical project is beyond your regular medical centers. It is targeted to reverse medical tourism to Abia State. We live in a country where people travel abroad to get treatment. But what Governor Alex Otti wants to build right now in Abia State is to attract people from other states in Nigeria. Not just Nigeria, he's also targeting Sub-Saharan Africa coming to Abia State to take treatment. It is going to be more than standard. It is going to be up to international standard, because the governor said that his administration is big on health, and health comes before any other thing. And he is ready to take Abia State healthcare to international standard, not just supporting only indigenous of Abia State, even others coming to Abia State to obtain a standard medical treatment. Also, Governor Alex Otti's administration have set up a strategy to increase oil production in Abia State. You know that his administration has taken crude oil production in Abia State from 8,000 barrels per day to 32,000 barrels per day. And they are looking at more. That was just in 6 months. They have laid down principles on how to activate the caved oil wells in Abia State. And you know we have over 100 of them. So the governor and his administration is working so well, because when these oil wells are being activated, it also increases the revenue of the state so that they can see money to do other things in the state. Also, by the end of 2025, the modular refinery at the Abia State Industrial and Innovation Park will be fully functional. So can you imagine what oil production will look like in Abia State by the end of 2025? And that is what happens when you have a leader that knows what he's doing. Also, Governor Alex Otti have promised to employ extra 2,500 public school teachers in primary and secondary public schools in Abia State. You remember the governor gave free education and took away PTA levies in all the public schools in Abia State, from primary school to junior secondary 3. And there was a little complaint coming from the teachers that they don't have enough teachers to handle the new population that is coming to public school in Abia State because of the free education that Governor Alex Otti have given. So we have a governor that is listening. So he said he is going to employ additional 2,500 teachers to this public school to make sure that every Abia child is properly taught in these public schools. And if you know you're qualified for this position, keep your ears down. Between now and Friday, the application online portals will be open for you to submit your application for this position. And know that none of these teachers will be paid below the new minimum wage. The governor will also soon be implementing some new academic principles in these public schools. Like from 7 a.m. to 7:45 a.m. will be time for mathematics clinic. This will be a timeline where students will be taught mathematics before the school hours began. And also there's going to be an extension from 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. for those that are in junior secondary 3 and senior secondary 3 to handle difficult courses like English, mathematics, physics, chemistry, biology. The governor is doing everything to make sure that every Abia child gets a proper education in Abia public schools, and make sure that their results, especially those in junior secondary 3 and senior secondary 3, to make sure they come out with good results. So education is something that the governor does not take for granted in Abia State. And also, because of this free education, the governor have also set up a task force that will go around during the school hours to make sure there is no Abia child on the street. Send your children to school. If you're living with someone else's child, send that child to school. If this task force come across your child during the school hour, they will come for you, so that you give proper explanation why you did not send that child to school, because the governor is paying. You are not asked to pay anything, just to sew school uniform and send that child to school. Everything is being covered by the government, from their textbooks to paying their teachers to PTA levies. You are not paying anything. So you don't have any excuse not to send your child to school, or not to send another person's child that is living with you to school, as long as that child is up to the school age. Also, the Abia State Harmonized Task Force have destroyed some people's shop in Umuahia and Aba. This warning have been coming for a very long time. Let me tell you something. Abia State is not like before that you can do anything or do anyhow. There are laid down principles and rules that you must follow. The governor wants everything to be in order in Abia State. So there are markets you're supposed to sell inside. There are streets that you're not supposed to sell on. The government have been making this announcement, but people are not listening. And this task force, they were also very careful with these people. Though they are forcing them to leave their shops, destroying the tables, they made sure that there is no goods that belongs to anybody that was destroyed. It's just trying to move them, to get out of those places that the governor said they should not sell in, to maintain law and order in the states. Everywhere is not market in Abia State. And also, Abia State is not where you can drive anyhow anymore. You must obey the traffic rule. And you don't park just anywhere. You don't set up just park anywhere. All those illegal parks in Abia State have been sealed. And you can't just park your vehicle anyhow. A lot of trucks were towed because they were blocking the street. They were causing traffic. All these kind of behaviors will no longer be tolerated in Abia State. If you know the law, keep it in Abia State. It is not like before. Everything the governor is doing now is to make sure there is peace and order in the state. He's running a very transparent government, and he wants everybody in Abia State to follow him with that transparency. Do what is right so that the state can move forward. If you're from Abia State and you've not subscribed to my YouTube channel, I don't know what you're waiting for. Click on the subscription button right now and you will never miss any video on what is happening in Abia State.